Alright, CSS battle time. And we have a TIE fighter. Or a very low res indication of one. Alright, so I mean, this is most easily accomplished with a what am I trying to say? Of a square that's rotated on 45 degrees, right? And we just have two layers. So I feel like we can do this with HTML and body. And I think actually they could be the same size. We do an inset box shadow with one, and it's going to be the green, and it has this background. And then we do an outer box shadow. Ooh, but then their inset would want to be on this one, so I can't do that. Man, okay, I just got to do an outer box shadow, and then the body will have negative margin. So let's do that. I think I can combine. I'm thinking on this one, I do a linear gradient that goes this transparent to white, and that should work fine. Background, and then maybe I can work them all together so I only write one background property. I think that'll be good. But for right now, let's get it working and then we can refine. We're going to set a box shadow, right? Yeah, box shadow's the move. Let's go 5-inch, doesn't really matter. No, 0, 0, 0, 5-inch, and then green. And we're seeing this on both. So let's go ahead and do that for the moment. We're going to margin it down to right there, 150. Okay, we have our square. I wonder if it's the right size. Looks about the right size. Let's rotate it 45 degrees and then see. Rotate 45 degrees. Let's check our diff. That's perfect. Wow. All right. Now I'm going to get rid of the rotation for the moment while I work on the body. Again, we're going to hit a background. Oops. Come on. Background. And we want this to be, I'm thinking linear gradient. And we're going to do 45 degrees. It might be negative 45, but we'll just see in a moment. We're going to do transparent for 100 pixels about. What do you think? From here, 156 to 240. Animals are fun. What are we doing? 160 to 240 is 80. So let's say 80 pixels. Let's see how close to the mark we get with that. And then we're going white. Okay. Let's do some... it shouldn't matter actually 45 degrees or negative 45. It's going to be about the same. Margin. And then negative 100. Ooh, that's too much. 50? 80, something like that. All right. Now, I know it doesn't look right just yet, but that's because we need to position this 100 pixels. Oh, okay. So the 45 degrees. Ooh, how do I combat that? What's happening is we have it at 45 degrees, but we're starting the gradient out here at 100 pixels. So yeah, all right. Ooh, okay, so that doesn't even work. 135, no. 90, 70. Okay, I see. Yeah, 45 would work. And then like more 150, something like that. So if we get that edge lined up, this right hand edge, we have the right idea. A little bit too big. And then this is 195. 94? Something like that. And it's looping around. Okay. So I don't know if this linear gradient's going to work. I might do a conic gradient. Conic gradient probably will work a little bit easier here because we can make a bar no problem. Wherever we want. Yeah, conic gradient's the move. Okay, I gotta wrap my head around what this is gonna look like. It's going to be a bar in the middle. Okay, so we're gonna take this, rotate off. We are going to rewrite this to a conic gradient. And then we are gonna go, let's put the semicolon on it so we can see this. We are going to can I do this? I want it to cut across at a 45-degree angle. I can do it straight. I think actually I think I can do this. I have to use the from and the at keywords though. Well, this is gonna be tricky to pull off. All right, so let's go. Transparent. Do I want to do 25% or 50%? I think 25% is what I'm gonna want. The reason why is so we don't get at 25%. It's it'll do half. Maybe I do want 50%. It's gonna be about the same either way. It's probably gonna be easier to. Okay. What happens if we rotate it right now? Gradient rotates to. Yeah, that's what we knew. From 45 degrees. Okay. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so I'm going to take off the from. I'm going to do the at first. At 80 pixels. It's more than that. Okay, so actually I do want the from. From 45. Oh, no. I can't do 80. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to size the transparent portion of it. And what I need to do, yeah, I need to size the transparent portion of it. How do I size the transparent portion of it? That starts it there. That's not the transparent portion. So should I flip my color stops, I think? I should do that. I should do that because I think that'll be easier. And we'll do this. We can make this work. It's going to work. Okay. So now when I do my positioning, 100, all right, we walk that thing through. Okay. And then we can say at 80 pixels from 45 degrees. Or does the from happen first? Yeah, I think from is first. There's so many things you can do up the front end of these gradients. Oops. Oh, it's doing the same thing. Doing the same thing. That is very disappointing. Okay. I think it's this position that's ruining it. There we are. Okay, so I can get part of it, right? 150, 160, 70, 80. But as soon as I do this position to get the overlap, right? That's where things fall apart. Yeah, it starts. I wonder why. Oh, I think I know why. Just because this angle, the image that you're shifting has these edges on it. So we're seeing the back edge of it, and that's the leading edge. So, we go to 100. That happens. Okay. So, can't have an angled box shadow inset. I'm not sure a gradient is the way to go now because of these issues with the rotations. It should work. Hold on. The linear gradient. Was I overthinking it? I was overthinking it. Let's just do 3 color stops on a linear gradient with it. Just do a third color stop. That's my problem. Boy, sometimes I get too fancy for my own good. 100 pixels. Going to transparent. Going back to white. It's not the end of the world to do a third color stop. Okay. 45 degrees. There's no keyword. There we go. Easy. Let's walk up this 1, 210, 220, 218, 217. That's weird. Okay, but let's not complain. 37. Let's hit submit. Let's look at this. I guess that's not horrible. All right. So this is actually pretty good because what I could do is write a large, yeah. So this is what we can do for the background. It's actually very easy to hide this in here. Let's do this dark color as our first color stop, right? And it's going to be 9M. And then this, we have to add a 0 and a space. But by doing that, we're going to say font 0. We'll get rid of these brackets so it works. And we're back to white. And what we want to do is take this and replace this. Wait, actually, let's see where we're at here. We're at 240 right now. I feel like, okay, so I added this color, but that's there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters plus this to get rid of one background. I don't think I'm saving anything doing it that way. Writing another background is just the easier way. Oh well, that was more fun. Oh wait, stuff's not right now. Oh, I see why. Okay, and let's go, you gotta be negative. Nope. That's not right. Oh, it's rotating 2. Really? That's what happened. Because this rotated as well now. Oh, I do need that. So the rotate has to be on a singular application. Oh, okay. So see all these extra characters? I should have left it well enough alone. Okay, let's back it up. And this is an instance where being clever doesn't pay. Alright, let's change these to Q. They're weird numbers, so maybe Q will actually work better. 45? Ooh, 145Q seems to work. And 225Q, just for fun. 2, 6, 7, 8, 30, 31. Let's try 29. 29, that looks good. $99.9. Okay. I did not check which one was which. 25 pixels. 21.7. Okay. Let's see if the 145 is working. Okay. So 145Q works. Let's try that. No, that's not working. All right. I'm just gonna wait. 17? Yeah. Just leave that there. We don't need font. We don't need all of this guy. We need that. We don't need these extra. Those there. Margin is needed. This box shadow. Now, if I just done a background on the HTML and added a p tag with a third background, you know, like, you look how long this is to save writing a single background. Let's try that. So this, let's cut it. HTML is going to be a background. Oops, don't know how it jumped up there. Oh my goodness, I don't know why the mouse keeps jumping up high. We're going to do the green. Alright, then this is going to get nested. Alright, let's look at this in reality. Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oops. And then this is going to be a paragraph tag. It's going to cause some bloat. Maybe that doesn't work out well. Yeah, because we have to add properties to the paragraph tag to make it work. You know, like that. And then it's rotated again. So, okay. Back it up. All right. Cool. Well, I'm glad I explored it. At least I know. The box shadow's worth it because a paragraph tag is just too much trouble. Especially when it's got to be bigger than the body. Okay, well that's how I did it. Let's minify and see where we end up at. Let's actually I didn't do that. Some weird things happening with this. All right, we'll put the gradient last so that we can close it off that way. And we'll call this one. All right. Cool. Well, that was fun. I hope you're having fun with this one too, and find a better solution. And I will catch you later.